Duckies, welcome back to the Boston Nation of SC Love, we hate. Long time no see, guys. Sorry, been a little busy. You know, college is a thing, work is a thing, but you guys already know. But anywho, I'm here with a new deck profile, my Abyss Actors. It's been a while. This is actually the very first Pendulum deck I ever built. Well, technically not just Abyss Actors, it was also Odd Eyes Abyss. Little weird. But if you notice, here's the center card. Center cards are now a thing. You put your center in the middle of your dual zone so everyone knows where the center is, because some people don't have good luscious mats like this. So you have to make sure they know where the center is, so then you can lay out where everything else is, blah, blah, blah. But you know, we gotta save the classic My Valentine. But, let's get into the deck profile. Apologies. Feeling a little bit under the weather, but you know how shit is. So I start with 2 Abyss Actor Evil Hell. That's what I call him, but he's known as Evil Heal. Same shit. Now let's go with his Pendulum effect. He's a scale 1. He's a level 8. Once per turn, you contribute 1 Abyss Actor monster, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses attack equal to that original attack point of the attributed monster until the end of the turn, even if this card leaves the field. Blah, 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 blah. So, he starts off for pretty much just to like kill some powerful beast like Utopia or whatever. 5-headed dragon, I've seen it done. Oh, and I came from regionals. Sorry I couldn't upload it because my phone was going through update bullshit, so whatever. Now his main monster effect. If this card is no or special summon, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent's side. One monster your opponent controls, it loses 1,000 attack for every Abyss Actor monster you currently control until the end of the turn. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target 1 Abyss Script spell card in your graveyard and set it to the field. Abyss Scripts are the spell cards that go with the Abyss. They trigger sometimes when they're face down, or you can activate them for different effects when they're face up. Depends on which one you go, but we'll get into those later. Let's keep him there. Sexy monster. Oh, card falling down. Oh no. Now for the superstar of the group, it's kind of ironic that's what her name is, but I run triple Abyss Actor Superstar. She is a superstar. Let me get a close-up of her. Yeah. Now she's very, 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 very busted in this deck. It's for her main monster effect. Pendulum effect, not so much. Her pendulum effect is once per turn I contribute 1 Abyss Actor monster, then target 1 Abyss Script spell in my graveyard, add it to my hand. We usually don't never put it on the field. In the spell, in the Pendulum Zone, we never usually put them there. We use it for main monster effect. When she is normal or special summoned, your opponent's spell and trap cards and effects cannot be activated. Period. So if she has spell and trap cards already face up on the field, whatever, or even set on the field, no activation. Period. They're going to sit there forever, and you can't do a goddamn thing about it. And yeah, and once per turn I can... sorry, goddammit. I can set 1 Abyss Script spell card directly from my deck, but it's sent to the graveyard afterwards to the field. So what you usually do, set it to the field, but then it's sent to the graveyard afterwards, so you usually activate it depending on the situation. I'll show you the Abyss spells later when we get into the spells. Oh man, it's really hot. I need to turn the AC on. Now for the wild guy of the group, Abyss Actor Wild Hope. He's the most important one on the scale, because he could change the whole world. For his main Pendulum effect, what he does is once per turn I could target 1 other Abyss Actor on the Pendulum scale and make his scale equal to 9. Very, very, very good. Until the end of the turn, of course. Even if the card leaves the field, it'll still be the same exact thing. Now his monster effect is once per turn, I can make him gain 100 attack for each Abyss Actor monster I currently control. It's whatever. And the same thing goes for the same little Abyss Actors. If any of them will be destroyed by battle or by card effect, I can special summon another Abyss Actor from my deck under, if I'm not mistaken... Oh no, I apologize. I can add 1 Abyss Actor from my deck to my hand, except Wild Hope. So he's a good searcher. You rarely ever bring him out onto the monster zone. You mostly want to keep him on the scale, set up, and keep bringing out your big boys. Plus he's freaking dashing, isn't he? Things are falling down. Now for the lady of the group, we have double Abyss Actor Linden Lady. She's bae. We usually keep those 2 on the field. Keep them 2 on the scales. That's usually how the combo goes. She is busted. Like, her effects go in. So what happens is once per turn, whenever I take battle damage, I can choose to use either of these effects. First effect. I flake. God damn it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. My eyes are so blurry. Okay. When an opponent monster declares an attack, reduce that monster's attack by the damage I took. So, for example, 5-headed dragon attacks me, 5,000 damage. I take it. Now his 5-headed dragon loses 5,000 attack life points. So, attack points, you guys know what I mean. Or the other effect is I can add any Abyss Actor monster that has less or equal of that damage I just took from my deck to my hand. So it varies, you know, equal or less than. It has to be in between the damage. But she's very good. Same as the other one when she's on the field. If she would be destroyed by battle, I can add another Abyss Actor from my deck to my hand. They're all the little guys, that's all they do. Or her other effect is when she's on the monster zone. I can target one monster on my opponent's side of the field, make that monster lose damage equal to any of the target Abyss Actors I choose. So say, for example, I have Superstar on the field. I use her effect, target, and target another monster in their field. Their monster loses that attack equal to their Superstar's attack. So it's like, a win-win-win. And she's goddamn gorgeous. Look at her artwork. Oh. Now, also, I run triple Abyss Actor, Sassy Rookie. Look at him. He's like, ooh, baby. Let me stop. Now, his pendulum effect don't really use. If an Abyss Actor monster would be destroyed by battle or by card effect, I can destroy this card instead. Protects, you never know. And he also has a pretty broken effect. If he will ever be destroyed by battle or by card effect, if he's in the main monster zone, he's not, so he survives. Period. So he lives twice. Other effect is, if he is destroyed by battle, I can special summon any level 4 or lower Abyss Actor from my deck and place it on the field. Now, this is where it gets tricky. His other effect is, if he's destroyed while in the pendulum zone, sorry, I can also select one card on my opponent's side of the field, which is usually a monster, and pop it. So, pop it like it's hot. He definitely is sassy. He's also an easy way to get into my rank 4s. And yeah, that's really about it about the rookie. Now, the other two are Abyss Actor extras. Extra, read all about it. He's okay, he's not too bad. I rarely ever use him though. He's mostly here for a lore target, or if I need to tribute something to set off anything. Really don't need him for any other purpose, so I'm not going to get into his effects. But, you know, if I had to set the scale, I would. He's also here because he's an easy searchable card. Now I also run the new guys because they got hella new support. Abyss Actor, Curtain Riser. He is fucking amazing. I'm telling you, I love this guy. If it was a girl, I mean, no homo. Oh, the homo. God damn it. Now, if he's on my scale, this is scale effect. If he's on my scale and I control no monsters, I can special summon him. Also, if he's the only monster on my side of the field, he gains 1,100 attack points. So he becomes a 2,200 beat stick. Not only that, once per turn, I can send one Abyss script spell from my deck to the graveyard to add any of the Abyss Actors that are face up on my extra deck to my hand. So it shuffles out and you can see the combo starting to come in, you know. And he's pretty handsome in that curtain. Now we're getting close to the end. Now the really new guy, who's the only common in this deck, which I find him to be pretty interesting. Abyss Actor, trendy understudy. Trendy understudy. His pendulum effect is, he's actually, honestly, he's better than Funky Comedian because his effects are much better and he's easy to search out because he's levels. He's a level 2 and he's 700. Now his pendulum scale effect is, when you pendulum summon a monster, you can add any face up level 1 or lower or 8 Abyss Actor or pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. It's okay. Now his monster effect, if you have 2 Abyss Actors in your pendulum zone, you can tribute this card, special summon a level 1 or 8 Abyss Actor pendulum monster from your hand or face up on your extra deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. So he's pretty fucking good. He's really good. Way better than Funky Comedian. And also he's a scale 8, so he sets up the board pretty nicely. And for the last 3 non-monsters, triple Gofu. Thank God he wasn't hit for the ban list, because I was not going to build this deck back if they got hit, which I had a feeling they were. But you know how shit goes in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. Shit gets hit, shit doesn't. You know, we all lose in the end. We're spending money on these freaking cardboard, but that's life. So that's pretty much it for the monsters. Let's get into the spells. Personally, the best one, Abyss Script, Rise of the Abyss King. He's our popper. He's pop, lock, and drop it. Everything. Now, I think with the Abyss Scripts, they all have flip up effects and face down effects. So if they're popped face down, they have effect as well. So he's personally my favorite because his first effect is I can target up to any cards on the field to the number of Abyss actors and attack position I control. Destroy those targets. So depending on how many face-up Abyss actors I currently control, I can pop that many cards. And that's not all. If I control a level 7 or higher Abyss actor, my opponent can activate a goddamn thing in response. Yeah, that's pretty busted, isn't it? And his face-down effect is, if this card is destroyed in my possession while being face down, I can then target 2 Abyss actors or Abyss Scripts in my graveyard in my deck with different names now to my hand. So it sets up board pretty nicely, and I rarely ever keep it face down. I usually try to activate as much as possible, and then use Evil Hell to get it back set down if they show it to destroy it. But he's pretty much the hands down the best one. Now the newer card, Abyss Script, Abyss. Oh god damn it, this name is so hard. Abyss Testament. Abyss Testament. There we go. Abyss Script Testament. This is one of the newer cards. It's kind of weird, and it's a continuous spell. This one I try to keep face down if I can help it, because it's a... Oh my god, his face down effect is busted. We'll get into that. First effect, while I activate it, I contribute 1 Abyss actor monster, then target 1 Abyss Script spell card in my graveyard and set it. I can only use this effect once per turn. Now, if this card is set face down and destroyed by my opponent's card effect, I can then special summon as many Abyss actors from my deck to the field, ignoring all special summoning conditions. Orgasm. Or I could choose from the deck or face up extra deck. So yeah, it's kind of busted if you think about it really. And bruh, it's pretty busted. Not gonna lie, but wait, hold on. Yep, as I said, I'm not gonna lie, pretty damn busted. And I usually try to keep him face down, but you know, shit happens. Now for the other spell, Abyss Script, Opening Ceremony. I gain 500 life points for every face-up Abyss actor monster I control. It's not okay. Help me get my life points. Other effect, this card I usually always keep face down. If this card is destroyed while being face down by an opponent's card effect, I can draw until I have 5 cards in my hand. So it's a free maxi, in a way. Now for the non-Abyss Script spells, 1 Upstart Goblin, triple Allure Darkness, because they're all darks, why the hell not, and double Instant Fusion. He's like, bastard, what the hell are you doing? You and your damn Instant Fusion, that already tells us there's gonna be some bullshit in there. Yeah, there is some extra deck bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, gonna be 110 with y'all. And now let's head to the traps. The only trap I run for this, I run technically 5 traps, but the only 2 traps that are Abyss Actor traps are double Abyss Actor Backstage. If I control 2 Abyss Actors in the Pendulum Zone, I can add 2 Abyss Actors monsters with different names for my deck and set them face up in the extra deck. So it helps me set up for a Pendulum Summon. It's quick, it's easy. And I run the whole Solemn setup, double strike, and 1 warning. Why the hell not, right? Now, the most important part, what pretty much everybody was waiting for. I'm sorry, forgive me. The extra deck. Quite simple, in my opinion. For the Gofus, we have the Glare, it hurts my face. Double Deco Talker. And then the Proxy Dragon. If you do not know how to do this, special summon Gofu, have the 2 tokens, link some of the tokens, get out the Proxy, link the Gofu, link the Proxy, then you got a Jerky. God damn it. Then you have a Deco Talker. It's quite easy. Branded Monkeys can do this. Even children have figured this shit out. I don't know. Probably they did. Whatever. And now for the 8s. 1-8. Rank 8 to be precise. Harbinger. You know, for them spells. You know how shit goes. For the 7, Big Eye. And Flare Metal. I rarely ever go into him. because Evil Hell I always want face up on the field just for bullshit. But you know, anything can happen. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! So, gotta always be prepared for stuff. In my opinion, I've always found out. Now we're going to our 4s. 1 Cowboy. 1 Tornado. Ooh. The whole Utopia setup. That's pretty much for the 4s. I feel like that's a pretty stable situation for it. Now for our instant fusion target, we have a Cobalion Knight. And 1 Lyrilus, the Independent Nightingale. You're like, what the fuck is that? I'll show you in a second. We all know what this Nightingale is. She's unaffected by card effects. And then her other effects for burning. And for the last 2, Supreme King, Dragon, Starving Venom. Now, you can contact fusion with this. I don't run poly because I'll just... Well, it's not contact, it's tribute, but it's technically contact. I don't give a fuck what they say. Leave me alone. So, you contact with this. I'm going to show you the combo. Contact, bring this out. Usually, this will be in the graveyard by then. So, have this in the graveyard. Come out with Venom. Use the effect to target a specific monster in the graveyard. Usually, it would be this if it's in the graveyard. His name becomes it. He gains the effect and the ability. So, not only is he unaffected by card effects, but he can also burn for 4,000. And your opponent can't do shit about it. Sorry, Cobalion. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Lemons. Raindrops. Drop tops. Let me stop. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck profile. I pretty much think it's, in its own opinion, pretty good. It's done pretty good so far. Side deck, really not much I've done to it. But double DD Crow. The Time Lord that pops spells and traps. Effect Veiler is going to be 2 of them. I just don't remember the hell the other one is. And Contract of the Dawn of the Thousand. It's a pretty good tech. But that's pretty much the video. So, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. Also, remember if you're not a part of the Boss Nation, hit that subscribe button because you know you're a boss in your own way. Catch you later. Love y'all. Deuces.